Silence. Silence is also one of an important communication tool. Will you agree? Yes. After watching this video, definitely you're going to agree on this. Silence is an important communicating tool. Silence is not the absence of communication. It can open for more option to communicate. Silence, in general, the absence of noise, we can call it as a silence. In a way to communication, the absence of speech is a silence. It does not mean that if there is absence of speech, you are not communicating to the others. Silence is a powerful tool for communication. Depending on the situation, the scenarios, the factors, the meaning of communication will differ various occasions. If you look at the successful people, they will understand the importance of silence. They're recognizing when to be silent, recognizing when to speak and when to listen is a golden rule for communication. What are the situations the silence will become effective communication? We'll see. When you are involved in negotiation, the silence plays a powerful tool. It allows other party to talk. Whatever your expectations, it will come from the other persons. When you are in silent, you can decide whatever you want. The silence will help you to the deciding factor. When you are in meeting or giving presentation, if any questions comes, sometimes you may be accept immediately without any silence. After some point of time, you may be realizing whether it is possible or not possible. Giving a small pause, giving a small silence, you can make you think yourself and whether you can say yes or no. Now small silence take you to a better decision on that. Third one, a thoughtful silence. I can say it's a psychological factors. If someone is talking, you can maintain the silence. If you are in angry position, you can keep the silence. If you are facing any conflict situation, you can maintain the silence. If someone is arguing with you, you can keep quiet. The better to not open the mouth. The most of the time, the silence will solve the problem. If someone criticizing you, better to keep quiet. If you are not opening your mouth, people will keep quiet. Silence will help you to show your integrity. The form of integrity, it will show through your results. The most of the time when you are communicating, the silence is more than a words. We can be able to express our thoughts and ideas. And finally, if someone sharing their personal information, that confidential information, better to keep quiet. If you are allowing to speak, or if you are encouraged to speak, or if you are speaking along with him, you are acknowledging their speech. It will lead to the various problems. The same way, if someone gossiping you, better to keep quiet. You can cut down the conversation. Sometimes opening your mouth costs you your job and goodwill also. You are spoiled your goodwill. If you are acknowledging, if you are speaking along with them, you too spoil your name. Often, some people are complaining about the organization or boss or colleague. During that time, better to keep quiet. If you are opening your mouth unnecessarily, you may be under various problems. You may be facing some critical situation in your organization. It will cost you your job. Better to keep quiet. And if you are not satisfied with something, if you are not convinced with what I was saying, the silence, it show your answer. All the situation you cannot say no. The silence will show your results. Silence will show our outcome. Better to keep quiet. Silence sometimes can be used to as admit the defeat. When you are debating something, when you are arguing with something, if you are in a losing position, better to keep quiet. Yes, Silence is also one of the important tools for communication. When you are in silence, you can plan better, you can analyze better, you can be able to express your thought very clearly, you can be able to improve our ability, skills and knowledge before executing. If you keep quiet for some time, if you are showing your silence, you can be able to express in a very clearly and efficient manner. If you are in silent, you need not to regret for anything. You can show your calmness. You can show your patience. People will agree on that. People will recognize you. You can show you as a powerful person. Silence gives space to others to talk. If the person does not understand your silence, they are not understand your words. They are not understand your actions. Whatever you want to communicate, you can be able to express through silence also. People will understand. Silence is not a weakness. Silence is a make you as an effective communicator. Silence gets attention. Silence gives empathy to others. More than a words, silence will show you the results. Thank you.